Hello hunters, how are you all doing? Today I'm bringing you some great news, the new X-TERRA Elite everyone. It's said to be the best value for money in 2025 and will be one of the best detectors to get started in the hobby, right? It's already an intermediate level detector which came as an evolution of the X-TERRA Pro featuring the new multi-AQ technology everyone. This gives the device a lot of power and makes it incredibly precise when you're identifying objects, right? Besides that, it's a detector with 119 signals with 19 of them for identifying iron. It's a fully waterproof detector, up to 5 meters, so even if you want to go diving, this one is the best option. This detector comes in two versions, guys. There's the Elite version and the Expedition version. The Expedition version, which is available on the Minilab website, comes with a smaller coil and an extra set of headphones. The smaller coil will give you more precision with smaller objects and it will have a greater ability to identify smaller items, but on the other hand, you end up losing a bit of depth. So pay attention to what your goals are in your search, alright? The headphones are really necessary, right? Because they help you hear the signals more accurately. Sometimes when walking fast with headphones you get that precision, so it's worth getting the Expedition, but I'm here with my X-TERRA Elite. In this video guys, we're going to assemble it, set it up, and do a practical test on the beach. I'll show you all the functions that this detector has, alright? Besides that, we're also going to recover 2 lost wedding rings, and we're going to put it to the test, right? Is it really capable of finding gold? Watch until the end of this video and I'll show you everything. I'll put the official link for this detector in the pinned comment. Use our coupon for a discount on your purchase. Let's go guys. The first thing we do is take this part with the little screw here, see? And attach the CPU. This is the actual detector, right? It fits right here, look. Press this clip here, see? Alright, it's done. Now the second step, put this rod inside here, okay? Always keep the clip facing down, guys. And hook it here. Done. I'll leave it really short here just to show you guys, alright? This is its second rod. Look, let's keep going. Done. It's super adjustable, right? You can see that even here, look, it fits perfectly on the arm, right? So it's really adjustable. Later I'll adjust it in the way that fits me best, right? Here's a very important step, the coil step. Inside here there will be 2 little rubber rings, okay guys? Sometimes they come loose, sometimes they're already inside here. If they come loose, you just fit the rubber rings in here, alright? We fit them in here. And we screw it in. Just a reminder guys, this part here, the screw, we don't tighten it too much, okay? So the detector can have mobility to work, right? Especially in areas where a wave hits, so it can make this movement here without forcing it too much, alright? Of course, we can't leave it loose, right? But as long as it's firm and can still move, that's perfect. And now the last step is to put on our armrest, right? We just fit it in here, guys, look. Done. It's snapped in place. Now I'm going to connect the coil. Just a reminder guys, this detector here has a magnetic charger, okay? This is the charging cable, see? Then you connect it to a USB port or a small power adapter. Then it attaches here magnetically, see? Really simple, really easy, right? Here we're going to connect the coil, and this is for the headphones, okay guys? If you want to use headphones, just plug them in here. It also works with Bluetooth headphones if you have them, right? Here I wrap the cable around the shaft, okay? And you connect the coil cable here. Just a reminder, okay guys, always make sure this part here is secure because it's a place where water can get in, right? And this little screw here also needs to be kept nice and tight, okay? So there's no risk of water or any dirt getting inside, right? Alright, now let's do a practical test, guys. Shall we see how it works in practice? Look hunters, if I put it here in my motorcycle storage box, see? It fits perfectly, right? It's great to carry around since it's detachable. Very practical and simple, right? Let's go test the X-TERRA Pro Lid.
Let's extend our detector here.
Let's set it to an ideal height here, right? The bigger it is, guys, the greater your range. But it also gets heavier, right? Guys, the first thing I do when I get to the beach is set it to beach mode 1, okay? To change that, you click this little button here, see? It has several modes. The first one is Park Mode 1, Park Mode 2. Park 1, guys, is more for general use, okay? Park Mode 2 is more for precious metals and jewelry. Park Mode 2, Field Mode 2, Mode 1 is for deeper objects, right? For relics, fine coins, and so on. Now, Beach Mode 1, guys, is for dry sand, okay? And Beach Mode 2 is for the water, for going into the water. When you submerge the coil, you switch to Beach Mode 2, alright? Now, let's go. First, I press this small horseshoe button, see? It picks up all the signals. See how it changed here? This here, guys, is the iron signals, okay? If I remove the iron signals here, it won't beep for iron on my detector anymore. Of course, there are some iron metals that are mixed, right? Like Brazilian coins and so on. They can signal, right? But pressing it again picks up all signals and helps identify objects more accurately. In mineralized soil, it's best to remove iron. But here at the beach, I like to leave all the signals on so we can perfectly identify the objects, right? And now the sensitivity. See, it's making a little noise here, see? It's giving a false signal. I reduce the sensitivity until the false signals stop. 19, it stopped giving false signals. Done. It's set to a good sensitivity for us to start hunting. Now guys, we come here to the settings, okay? Press this little settings button here, see? And do the noise cancellation. We lift the coil. That's it guys, noise cancellation is done. Did you see it changed and switched to number 2 there? Look, I'm going to press it again. Look, now it shows the number 4, see? It did the noise cancellation. Now let's talk about depth, guys. Look, it gave a signal here, and do you see that it has some marks here on its side? Each of these marks equals 5 centimeters. So, with one mark, it means the object is right on top. It's something that's right on the surface here. Look, it's right here, and it's something very shallow. This helps you identify it, right? So you don't have to dig so much, right? See, this is a little pull tab. This depth parameter helps a lot, guys, so you don't get lost, so you don't have to dig so much, right? And you already know exactly where the object might be. Very conductive signal here, guys. It's a very strong signal. Look, 80, 80, 80, 82. Nice. It's right on top. Recording.
Recording.
What is this? It's a bicycle valve. Look, it gives a strong signal, right? Really loud. That's what I'm going to put on my motorcycle. So, it's pretty straightforward. More conductive objects give a strong signal on the detector. With this one, we don't miss anything, guys. Anything with a signal above 30 is hard to miss, you know? You have to pick up everything. Because 29 and 30 are pull tab signals, right? You have to pick up everything.
What is this?
Getting close to the water, guys. I'm going to change the mode on my detector. I'll set it to beach mode 2, okay? I set it to beach mode 2. Do you see? I'll redo the noise cancellation. And that's it. Now we're going to the sea. It's already set up to go into the water. It's set to 8, 9, 10, really low here. Let's go. Let's see, what is it? Not very conductive, right? It could be a little chain sometimes. No. A little piece of aluminum. Look at that. Tiny, man. Now here, guys, I'm gonna do the ground balance, okay? The ground balance is the second option here, see? This one here has a coil and a little arrow pointing down. To do the ground balance, I just press this little button here, see? And a little symbol will show up here, like a little snake. It means it's automatically balancing the ground, so you don't need to do anything else, okay? Here's the volume. I always leave the volume at maximum, right, guys? Here's the threshold. I leave this one at 0, but it's for you. It's so it gives background noise so you can pick up objects that are deeper. This works better with headphones, right? To have more precision and hear the deeper signals, okay? Now here are the tones, guys. I use DP mode. For me, DP mode is the best there is. It can perfectly distinguish signals from fairest to the most valuable ones. For fairest signals, it gives a slightly lower sound, and for the more valuable signals, it gives a loud alert, you know? So it becomes really easy to identify. But there are other tones you can use, right? There's one tone for all signals, but with 2 tones, you get one for fairest and one for valuable signals, right? 5 tones, so each region will have a different tone, a different sound. This AF makes noise, look. It makes a more distinct noise. I don't really like it. The noise is kind of weird. This second to last setting here lets you eliminate unwanted signals, right? Sometimes something on the beach gives a strong signal. You can come here, select and remove it so the detector won't pick it up anymore. This is mainly for specific cases. If you're looking for something with just a specific signal, then you just leave the strongest signal so you can pick up the one you want, alright? The last one here, guys, is recovery speed. It goes from 1 to 3, I always leave it in the middle. This means the number of pulses it will show. It'll go faster, or in places with more trash, it'll send more signals to your screen. That way you can be more precise. But of course, with more pulses, you might end up losing precision, losing depth, right? So I leave it in the middle and it's already great, okay? Hunters, I've been on the beach hunting for about 2 hours and found almost nothing. The tide is pulling everything away, so I didn't find much. I only found some bottle caps, pull tabs, a few random things. And guys, the battery didn't even move, okay? Look at this. Still 3 bars left there. I'm not sure how long the battery will last, but I think it'll easily go about 15 hours. I've been here 2 hours, and the first bar hasn't even dropped. It's a great battery, really strong. This is the first detector I've taken on a hunt where the battery hasn't moved at all. Hunters, here we don't need to be afraid to clean it, okay? You can wash it with water, it's completely waterproof, right? So there's nothing to be afraid of. You can wash it here without any issues. I was called to recover 2 wedding rings on a beach, and I took the opportunity to test the newest release from Minelab, the X-TERRA Elite. Do you think with these settings we put on it, we'll be able to recover those 2 wedding rings? So my friend, are we going to get that wedding ring back? Let's try. How are you? And now, where is it?
So, we were here yesterday. My brother was playing with his boy over there. He reached for something and his wedding ring fell off. Then he said, no, it's roughly in line with the boats from here. So I went over there and kept searching there. Man, it took a while. At one point I took off my ring and thought, let me see how much.
How does it come off from the top?
How does it fall off, man? I was like this and it just slipped off. That was it. I just stood there, then...
Oh no, what a bummer, right?
It's more or less right there toward the middle.
Here we're going to do a full sweep, right? It's over. No move. How much did it weigh, do you know?
Mine weighs 4 grams.
So it's going to give a good signal.
My brother's should be A3.
I think. High signal. A little piece of aluminum. Strong signal here too, look. Sometimes they're having a snack when the fire starts, you know? They leave these pieces of aluminum like this, look, and then it stays like this on the edge of the beach. It gets in the way a lot, right? Another little ball of aluminum. Good signal here, look. Listen to the beep. Beautiful beep, gold tone. That's a gold tone. All right. That's a gold beep. Hello? That's a gold beep. It's gold. Woohoo! I found it. Look, it's here. Look, woohoo. What's the name?
Here, Mona Lisa or Jessica?
This one is Jessica's. We're using the X-TERRA Pro Elite. Look at the little signal it gave. Signal 32C, it was screaming. It looks like it knew it was gold. That's it. Check out this big signal here, guys. It's only showing a small difference. Not sure. Let's see. The ground is mineralized, you know? I got the same signal as the other ring here. Look. I don't know. Let's see.
Let's check it out.
I know what. It came out. Wow. It came out, Dad. That's great. Make sure you get the name right or I'll return it to you. Are you crazy? What did you say?
Mona Lisa, all right.
Mona Lisa. Incredible. That's it. We found it. Wow.
Yeah, finally, guys. There you go. Both have been returned.
With this recovery complete, the X-TERRA Elite passed the practical test. I tried to explain everything clearly, but if you still have questions, leave a comment below and I'll answer them. If you want to get your metal detector, this new top-of-the-line release from Minelab, the X-TERRA Pro Elite, just check the link in the pinned comment, alright? Visit the official Minelab website and use our discount code for a great deal. See you next time, hunters.
Peace.